Okay, the first question on your quiz gives you a diagram to look at. And it says in the diagram below, you're given a center O, and O is here, and a ray OA. So that means that ray comes from the center. It says point A is dilated by a scale factor of R equals 7/4. So R equals 7/4, and it says, will the new figure be an enlargement or a reduction? So we have to look at that scale factor. And in its format right now, you can't really decide. So let's turn it into an improper fraction. Well, 4 goes into 7 once, and there's 3 left over, so that becomes the numerator. The denominator stays 4. So really, 7/4 is 1 3/4. That's greater than 1. And if you remember from your notes, when a scale factor is larger than 1, you will have an enlargement. If it's between 0 and 1, it will be a reduction. So just because this is a fraction doesn't mean that it will be a reduction. And how do we know? Because our scale factor is greater than 1. For question 2, it says to use what you know about FTS, or the fundamental theorem of similarity, to find point A prime. So we have this ray, and we're going to use the y-axis because we have a line drawn from the y-axis onto our ray OA. Our original is 4. And if you remember, scale factor equals nu over original. And if our scale factor is 7/4, we're going to use this information to place our point. So our original is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. Then our new one is going to be 7. So 5, 6, 7. So we're going to go from 7. We're going to take a horizontal line over. And there's A prime. We can actually find the coordinates of that by taking our coordinates of A, remembering that our coordinates are always in X, Y order, and A is 3, 4. And we can multiply those by our scale factor to get our coordinates for point A prime. So let's do that. Let's start with X. So we're going to have 3 times 7/4. We're going to make 3 a fraction. 3 times 7 is 21. 1 times 4 is 4. And then we make this an improper fraction. 4 goes into 21 5 times with 1 left over. And then we're going to take 4, which is our y, and multiply by 7/4, making 4 a fraction. We can cross reduce here. We couldn't here. There was no way to do that. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 1 times 7 is 7. And 1 times 1 is 1. So our new coordinates are 5 and 1/4, which is our x, and 7, which makes sense. If you look here, it appears that the x value falls at about 5 and 1/4, about right there. Then we already know it comes from the 7. So those are our coordinates for the first question.